The one that I show you now is the HOPS, the one that we use to make beer. Now in Italy, in the north of Italy, is the season. It's the end of August. Between half of August until the end of September is the right time. But you can find this all over around, because it's a plant that grows on the other plants and also on the farms, near the road, everywhere. You can recognize very easy from the flowers. They are these. That is the things that we want to collect. If you are more expert, maybe you can recognize from the leaf. This is the shape of the leaf, but usually it's very difficult to see from far. But from far you can see the flowers, these very green flowers, very shiny. So after, when you will go around with the car, you will see only hops everywhere when it's the season. You can collect it. How we can recognize what kind of hops is this? Cascade, flagels, there is hundreds of kind. Naturally, we don't know, because this is we say selvatic, is not selvatic, but I will write a word, is the hops that grow by itself. So we don't know what kind is it. So we can collect, and the first time that we try to make the beer, we make a small quantity and we will check, because we don't know how bitter is, and also the different aroma that will give to our beer. How we can recognize when it's the right time to collect it? The cone should be not yellow, because you know it's too late, and also inside, when you check, you need to find the resin that should be yellow, not orange. Now I show you how it should be inside. Another thing is the sound. So when you touch them, should be like a paper. Now I try to make the noise here with few of them near the microphone. A fly was passing by. I hope that you hear the sound from the hops. In this way you can recognize when it's the right time. Remember that if you live in a tropical country where it's always hot, you cannot find the plants around, and also you cannot cultivate it. But if you live where you have also winter, is the perfect area. You can buy also these plants on internet, because they sell it already selected, and you can grow it at home following the instruction that they give you with the plants. Now what we should do, we should collect. I give you this advice: come when the sun is like this. Sorry for the sunglasses, but because the sun is directly in my eyes, because there is less mosquitoes. If you come early in the morning or in the evening, they will kill you. They already are biting me everywhere. So you collect the plants, you go at home, and after at home you make the selection, and at home I will show you how you can preserve them for at least 1 year. Naturally, we need only the flowers, so we collect the flowers and we throw the leaves, and also the small one you can throw away. After, I will put 100 grams of them in this baked pot, and we put in the oven at maximum 50 Celsius degree or 120 Fahrenheit degree, because we should only dry our flowers. So you put in the oven with a fan, is always better, and also you can leave a little bit open, maybe like this. In this way they will dry fast. We put 100 grams of flowers. At the end we need to reach only 25 grams, so they need to lose 3/4 of their weight, that will be the water. But before, I want to show you that coming back with the car I find another plant on the road. So this one that I showed in the beginning of the video had the flower long like this and tiny. The other one that I collect after, they are a little bit fat and shorter. I don't know if you can see from there, but now I show you on the table. Come here. Like you can notice, this one is more longer and compact. This one is more fluffy and short. They are two different kinds. So you can decide also to keep separate. So in this way you can try to do different experiments with one kind and another kind. But naturally I will mix together because I will change again house, I will be a mess. So another way to dry them, if you have not the oven, is to dry with the fresh air, not under the sun. Because if you dry under the sun, you spoil the resin that is inside, and also the taste will be not perfect, also the color. So we should dry in a shape. So you put in a, I don't know, in a towel like this, and you can hang like this, and they will stay, taking air from the top and also from the bottom. But we have no time, so we do in the oven. Now I will use 100 grams. Let's check what will happen. Okay, we have 100 grams, so I tell you again, we put in the oven maximum temperature 50 Celsius degree or 120 Fahrenheit degree. Now they are 100 grams, we should reach 25 grams. So we put in the oven. Better if you on the oven only the bottom, because if not, from the top you will dry and burn a little bit the one on the surface. We don't want to do this. Now we'll put only this, but you can do everything together. In 1 hour we will check again how many water they lost it. Okay, we put our example, we can say. I put 2 pot with 100 grams each inside the oven, so we have a double check. I go ahead cleaning my hob and explain you also that you can use also like this, fresh, and you can preserve it, put in a glass jar, close with the lid, you can fill the jar and store in the refrigerator. When you need it, you take from the refrigerator, you take the quantity you need. You don't need to dry it. The only problem, all the recipe that you find on the web or on the channel is always with dry hops. So you need to at least double the quantity. But like I mentioned, when we are collecting it, it's always better to try and make a small quantity of beer, like 4 or 5 liters or 1 gallon. And you can taste your hops. In this way, you can decide how much hops you need for your beer. Also, after that it's dry, you can put in a glass jar with a lid, store in the refrigerator, or you can store in the classic way, vacuum the hops in a plastic bag. Because my brother-in-law has a butchery, so he has the machine, professional one. I will put the dry one, vacuum the hop, because the best way to preserve it. This is why they sell vacuum. Okay, see you in 30 minutes to check our hops here in the oven. Okay, from 100 gram now we have 87 gram, so we can say that we lose 25 gram every 2 hours. So in total we need more or less 6 hours. So now I put again the hops in the oven and see you on the end to store our hops. Our goal was 25 grams, so we reached the 27 grams. Between 25 or 30 grams is perfect. If you want to avoid to check how many grams was before and later, also from the sound, if you have a big quantity, you can recognize. Now I try to make the noise. This is the sound when it's very dry. So now you can store in the jar and after in the refrigerator or vacuum it. If you vacuum, or also if you put in the refrigerator, one advice is to write the date when you collect it, and if you collect in different place, also the place. In this way you can recognize these hops where are coming from. You know, after you mix, maybe one is more strong, the other one is less powerful, or the taste is different. Always better to write down where you collect it.
Devi chiudere? Devi pressare?
Sì, devi farlo, non so, penso che sai. Okay, all our hops is vacuum. Like I already mentioned, you can preserve in a glass jar, close very well, and store in the refrigerator. Remember that you need to check the right time in your country to collect it. You need the winter and the summer season. So, like in tropical country, it's very difficult that you can find it. Maybe you can try to cultivate it. Okay guys, if you are already subscribed to the channel, please share this video with your friends. If not, you can subscribe here at the channel. For any question, any suggestion, down in the comment. Here around me you can find some recipe to brew your own beer at home. And if you have some question and you will share some picture with me, you can share the picture on Instagram. So the name is the same, cuoredicioccolato.it. Very easy, you will find the link in the comment of the video, or you can check if you find my channel on Instagram. Bye bye!